Hey everybody, how you doing? Dash and Dave here again. Well, I broke out one of my old GoPros and decided to put a face to it. Sorry, it's mine. I don't know how much I'll do this on a regular basis. It's another piece of media to deal with, editing. But anyway, yesterday was pretty slow. I missed my metric. I was taking some pretty cheap orders. They still met the $2 per mile, but $3 or $4 at $2 a mile. Taking up 5, 10, 15 minutes. You can kind of do the math there. So today I'm back to the $5 minimum, $2 per mile or more. Wow, just picked up a great order. Red Lobster, 11 items, like 4 sirloin steaks, yada yada. You're seeing it right now. $20.25. Now, where I picked this up, I was several miles from Red Lobster, so it's only paying $2 per mile. It's going to be a 10-mile trip from where I accepted the order to where I have to take it, which is out in West Ames, near where I grew up, where I said I didn't want to get out in that area because it's kind of thin out there as far as restaurants. But $2 per mile, $20, and it's to a customer that I've been to before. Oscar, he's eating good today. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna take it, and I will, you know, once you're out in West Ames, you're not too far from campus town. It's a pretty good day today. It's only $12.25. I've only been running an hour and a half, and doing pretty darn good. So Red Lobster, I've never been here for a pickup yet. Said you have to have a hot bag. I'm gonna take in my catering bag for this order. Well, it said that I needed a hot bag at Red Lobster, and of course I have a hot bag, and like I said, I was going to take in my catering bag anyway because of the size of the order. I get in there and said, you know, swipe arrive at store on the app, and it says, please take a picture of your catering bag so we can verify that you have one. And that's not on the screen. We saw that. That is not on the screen, that you must have a catering bag. So a little bit of a glitch there. But again, okay, so this is the second order I've had since being on the catering program. And remember, on the catering program, you have to have 100 deliveries in the previous month, which again, as my second catering gig here, I don't have that qualification. And I've got all the other numbers. So I'm beginning to think, it's kind of hard to believe, but I'll bet you I'm one of a few, if you will, that have the catering bag in Ames. Now here's the thing, when it said please take a picture of your catering bag, there's a button to put on there. I don't have one, so I'm betting if somebody were to get the catering order that doesn't have a catering bag, and there is nobody out there that has a catering bag, they're going to get the order. Okay, so anyway, but it filled it. I used it. It's full of a big old grocery sack and another small couple plastic grocery sacks. So it's full. It's being put to use. All right. Well, like I said, I'm heading out to somebody that I've delivered to before. Oscar's eating good tonight. Yeah, hidden tip. Thank you, Oscar. $34.36 was the total paid out. Base pay of $5.50, customer tip of $28.86, and you might remember the offer screen showed $20.25. Once again, thank you very much, Oscar. I thanked him as much as I could. I don't think English is his first language, but he was smiling from ear to ear. All right, got to make this quick before the camera shuts off because the battery's running down. Just got my first Hy-Vee deliver in a long time. It's a jar of peanut butter, $6.75 for 3 miles. I'm thinking they missed the peanut butter on the other order this morning. So I finish up the peanut butter run and bang, I get another Hy-Vee grocery delivery. Not a shop and deliver, but a grocery delivery. So right back to Hy-Vee I go. When I was at Hy-Vee picking up the peanut butter, I was talking to the gal there that brought it out to me, and I had mentioned that I had not had any Hy-Vee grocery deliveries for some time. It was like the last couple weeks I'd worked when the students had really rolled back into town. Then remember, I took 2 months off for UPS. And then this last 2 weeks here, I've not had any grocery deliveries. And she mentioned, yeah, we just see the same ones over and over again. And you know, she goes, I think they're sitting out here in the parking lot. Well, that shouldn't matter because I sit in the same damn parking lot waiting for food orders. So I'm not, you know, maybe the Doordash algorithm favors grocery deliverers that do that, you know, kind of exclusively, you know, they know what they're doing or whatever. But the gal that I was talking to said, yeah, that's not true. One of the guys, I loaded him up and I had it split and he still screwed the order up. It was a double order and he delivered some of the stuff to the wrong address. So anyway, all right, back to Hy-Vee. Maybe the grocery orders are going to start coming back in for me just a little bit here. And then we hit a snag. Seems that the customer had already come and picked up the order. All right, so what do? I told the kid, I said, I'm just going to go over to the address. It's only a few blocks away, and I'm just going to complete the order and take the money. Well, I thought, no, we can't do that. And probably the customer is ultimately going to kill that order. So anyway, I pulled a few feet away over to the parking lot and called customer support. Yes, I came to a merchant, a grocery store, to pick up an order, and they say that the people that placed the order had already come and picked up the order themselves. The Doordash rep was very helpful. I got in pretty quick, and I think that's because they could see that I was calling while I was in the middle of a gig. And he said, hey, I've got to call and confirm this. And I said, not a problem. I had already tried to get a hold of the customer, both through phoning them and texting them, and in about a 4 or 5 minute period there was no response. In fact, when I called, it automatically went to a busy signal, and when the Doordash rep, sorry I didn't catch his name, came back on, he said, yeah, all I'm doing is getting a busy signal. And he said, okay, so let me do this, jump through the hoops and all that, and he canceled the order. You know, I got paid for half of it, 50%. I think it was like $5.53 or something like that. But anyway, so actually it all took only about a 15-minute period to get that all sorted out from the first time I called to getting it reconciled, and that's okay. That's pretty quick in my book, really. 15 minutes to get something cleared up, that's pretty quick. Overall, it was a damn good day thanks to Oscar and that large Red Lobster cater order. I worked for 5.5 hours, had 15 orders. I worked a little bit of roadie in the morning. I just worked from 11 to 3:30 today. Brought in $120, which came down to around $21.89 per hour. And $2.04 average per mile metric. Awesome day, awesome day. And hopefully we've kind of rebroken the ice on the Hy-Vee grocery deliveries. I kind of miss those. Those usually pay pretty good. All right, guys and gals, that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you can take something from this video and put it to use for yourself. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and hope to see you next time.